how did this Portuguese guy made over 10,000 pounds in his first week of using ChatGPT? So we are going to find out today, and welcome to GPT Together. My name is Charles, and this channel often shares things about, as per the name, about everything about LLM models. So about ChatGPT, I haven't really started on other LLM models yet, but there will be. So let's get started. So this came from an article about using ChatGPT as a CEO. So this guy's name is, I don't know how to pronounce, but I'll put it over here. I'll call him Santos, okay? ChatGPT is an artificial intelligence chatbot, okay? So Santos, who is based in Portugal, has asked ChatGPT to take on a role as the CEO in a startup company, okay? So founder Santos appointed ChatGPT as the CEO of his startup. His startup name is called AIsthetic Apparel, which is a form of making a pun as in aesthetic. Okay, so aesthetic apparel. While taking on a role as an assistant, he devoted only 1 hour each day to execute the tasks given by the AI, adhering strictly to his directives, even if they appeared risky for the business. Instead of venturing into services, Santos and ChatGPT decided to focus on selling t-shirts featuring AI-generated designs by Midjourney. The company's name and logo were also suggested and created by ChatGPT, blending AI with aesthetic. So ChatGPT formulated a 10-point business plan, which including launching an online store and partnering with Printful for printing the Midjourney created designs. So the AI even composed the descriptions for the images. So to secure funding, ChatGPT sought out investors Martin and Frederick and Vasco. So Santos successfully raised $1,500 in exchange for a 25% stake in the company, starting with an initial investment of $1,000. So while the t-shirts are priced at around £35 per t-shirt, AIsthetic, I'll call it AIsthetic. AIsthetic Apparel generated over £10,000 in revenue within the first 5 days. And with £4,000 is in cost, the company made a profit of £7,000. So if these sales trends continue, the AI predicts an annual profit of £40,000 and a company valuation of £4 million. So some key decisions made by ChatGPT CEO, right, is let me show you the walkthrough of how Santos started everything and how did he came up with all the business plans. So in this business, right, Santos appointed ChatGPT as the CEO. So every major decision is decided and directed by ChatGPT. Santos is only the human executor in this part of the plan. So as you can see, ChatGPT mentioned that considering our limited starting capital of 1,000 euros and the constraint of working just 1 hour per day, here are 3 potential business ideas that have a high chance of success. Number 1 is social media management service. So with the growing importance of social media for businesses, a social media engagement service is a cost-effective business start. Okay, so ChatGPT gave Santos 3 ideas. 1 is a social media management service. Number 2 is online courses and tutoring. Number 2 is online courses and tutoring. And number 3 is a print-on-demand store. Okay, so from the article, we know he chose number 3. Okay, so Santos chose the third idea, right? Subsequently, ChatGPT gave a further niche and a name. So okay, let's start by a print-on-demand store. We will sell t-shirts and hoodies with art generated by AI. So this is what Santos has mentioned. This is what Santos' input is. So Santos mentioned that please suggest 3 alternative names for our brand. Focus on the theme of our clothes are designed by AI that knows the best look for you. So ChatGPT came up with 3 names. Number 1 is called IntelliStyle. Number 2 is AIsthetic, and number 3 is Cogniware. So all these names are all related to whatever Santos have mentioned. Okay. So after the choice of niche and brand name, Santos mentioned that Santos chose the brand name AIsthetic, which is the name of the Shopify store. Okay. So if AIsthetic is already taken, you can consider the following alternatives. So AIsthetic was taken. So at the end of the day, Santos chooses AIsthetic Apparel, which is not taken up yet. Okay. So ChatGPT as the CEO gave a fancy 10-step business plan. So all of these steps are the 10 steps tasks dedicated by ChatGPT for Santos to execute. So the founder, Santos, right, who previously worked as an early stage investor, decided to consult their own experience and sought funding from angel investors. So this strategy resulted in a $2,500 investment for a 25% stake in the company because Santos has experience working as an early stage investor, kind of angel investor. So with 3 close friends supporting them, offering advice and proposing questions for the AI CEO, which is ChatGPT, the startup was well positioned for success. The team proceeded to execute step 8 of ChatGPT's business plan, which involved implementing a marketing strategy. So the founder announced the company's plan on LinkedIn, generating significant interest in the venture. Following the LinkedIn announcement, dozens of messages from potential investors flooded in, expressing interest in joining the company's cap table, which is investments. So upon consulting ChatGPT, the AI CEO set the pre-money valuation at an impressive £4 million, reflecting a bold step forward into the world of AI-driven business management. Good thing about Santos, other than his courage, obviously, is his experience with being an early investor, business with ChatGPT as a CEO. I just find it fascinating because ChatGPT can be a CEO and we just have to be the human operator in this way. It's quite fun, and I hope that I think you guys can give it a try, because since execution is still the key, right? No matter how many good ideas you have, execution is still the key. So I hope that this video can be an inspiration for any one of you, and feel free to try, feel free to play around with GPT-4, GPT 3.5. I'll see you guys on the next successful stories regarding ChatGPT. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.